Hello, MGTOW. Hello, men. This is Howard Dare. Thanks for stopping by. So, I want to talk about 7 things you may not know about women. But before I get into it, let me say thank you to everybody who's been stopping by, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, even donating, especially donating. I really appreciate it. So if you haven't already, please go ahead, click the subscribe button, click the bell notification symbol, and accept the email notifications. It'll help me grow my channel, and I would really appreciate it. Now, 7 things that you may not know about women. Number 7, she's an independent contractor. No matter what you think your deal with a woman is, she is willing to trade you out like a used car, for a newer model at any moment. And it doesn't matter what the commitment level is. If she has that option, that's what she's going to do. And I hope you recognize that that's what drives her behavior. That's why she can act the way she can act, as if the relationship with a man means nothing to her, as if she would just replace him with another man, as if he is actually a burden, okay? So it's the mindset of an independent contractor. She's not part of your group, and you are not part of her group. Whatever group she comes into, she will co-opt and kick you out of. That's what gynocentrism is. Everybody focuses on the woman. This is important for you to know. Number 6, flirting and most everything short of actual sex to a woman, it's not cheating. It's just her interacting with other people in the world. So she could be hanging around with guys at work, and she can be kissing, she can be hugging, she can be grinding up against them. Okay, she can be at a nightclub, she can be doing it with a stranger, and it's not cheating. It's just a woman being social and being friendly. She's just exploring her options. Okay, and this can go really quite far, men. Like when she's out for, the girls' night out, she can go a lot further than you might imagine, and it's not cheating, right? So if you were to look, it won't even show, okay? And if she's drunk, oh, well, forget it. Then she can do anything she wants. She's not even responsible. Then she can do anything she wants if she's drunk, and it's definitely not cheating. It's just her being a woman. Okay, number 5, during sex, she's rarely thinking about the person she's actually with. Okay. I mean, you've seen the cliche, right? Of the woman, of the man, well, she's doing her nails. Okay. She's doing other things. The actual act, it's not as personal as the man might imagine, is what I'm trying to say. It's something that the woman does. I'm not saying that she doesn't enjoy it. I'm just saying that it's not this highly personal, highly intimate act that is so special. Right. It is for the man, but not necessarily for the woman from her point of view. This is something important, something to keep in mind that I don't think all men are made aware of. And it's interesting because if there was no such thing as birth control and feminism and women's liberation, the actual act of getting together with a man might hold more value in the woman's mind, but it doesn't. And this allows for a very interesting social dynamic where the man thinks it's like, oh, great, this means easy access to women, but it doesn't. Rather, it means that she has easy access to men. That's what it means. Okay. It doesn't mean that the low level men have access to all these women because these women are free. It means that these low level women have access to these high level men. Sorry, guys. That's what it actually means. Okay. Moving on. Number 4, when you're not around, when her man is not around, one of the things that women just like to do, that they enjoy doing, is spilling the secrets of the man that they're with. I know, it's crazy. They enjoy revealing intimate details to their friends and strangers. This is social fun for them. So like if the girl says, oh yeah, I spent a lot of time with, my friends, Janie and so-and-so and Susie, right? There you go, Janie and Susie. And she giggles. Yeah, you can bet that been sharing intimate details. And if she says, oh, and this guy was there, you can bet she told him things about you, your weaknesses, okay? And how she shores you up and how you wouldn't be a real man if not for her. It's just common behavior that women employ when they're flirting with strangers. Okay, number 3, no matter what women say, they actually want to destroy their exes. They want to see their lives ruined. So there's no such thing as breaking up with a woman on good terms. I mean, there is. Okay, there is. But very rare. The majority, and I think you can kind of understand why. Because how dare any man, not be willing to sacrifice anything for her. This is why women hate MGTOW, even the idea of MGTOW. This is why the blue pill gynocentric world hates the idea of MGTOW. It's like, well, what do you mean women aren't the most important things in the world? What do you mean women are not the most perfect things in the world? What do you mean that this is not the purpose of a man's existence? What do you mean that society and all of technology should not be turned towards the interest of the largest victim who claims the greatest sympathy? So there it is, gynocentrism. They're vindictive. They're kind of small and petty, when it comes to intimate relations. It's really quite personal for them. And it's not even like this huge conscious decision. You can't even be like, wow, that's really terrible. It's like, no. This is the other end of approach anxiety. This is a kind of social rejection. And it's intolerable from a female point of view. It's inconceivable from a female point of view. She wants to destroy anybody who might even suggest it. And if you're a good man, if you're a true white knight, you'll join in and you'll help her out in that effort. And if you're a newbie and you're just coming into the program, you'll agree with her and you'll go along and you'll put on a shirt that says, this is what a feminist looks like. And you'll hold up a sign that says things like, I'm with her. And you'll grin sheepishly as she looks at you and scowls. So, women are destructive towards those that they see as threatening their, feminine prerogative and their feminine instincts. And if the men capitulate too much, if the men want to please the women too much, it creates this terrible dynamic where all of the resources, all of the focus goes towards pleasing people that are just, kind of small and mean-spirited at times, or at least very highly emotional and just focused on their own personal, gain. Okay, so the number one thing that you may not know about women, and this applies to highly attractive, beautiful women, the type of woman that you would most likely be attracted to. And here's what you need to know, is that it's most likely what you find the most attractive and the most beautiful and the most alluring and the woman that, you consider perfect, like it's a genetic find, like it's a perfect fit. What you're most likely looking at is somebody who is amazingly obsessed with themselves, that they just spent a little bit more time putting on their makeup and dyeing the color of their hair to match their eyes, that they just spent more time and they have a higher production value, and that all of their efforts in life go towards maintaining that look, that image that you as a man find so attractive. And it's almost like this direct relationship. It's very dangerous because the woman is well aware of this variable. And this is where the man gets his blind spot. This is where the man says, oh, I'm in love. And this is where the woman just giggles. And inadvertently, or she loses respect for the man because he doesn't demonstrate any sort of choice or decision in the matter. He falls into that mode of, oh, I love you. I would do anything for you because you're so beautiful. And it's like, wow, that was the one trick she was really trying to put over. And she finally found somebody, who it really went over on. So it's the last person in the world that she's going to respect. And she's going to play that card for all that it's worth. So again, don't dismiss it. The one that you find the most appealing is probably just the one who spent the most time and work and effort on her appearance. There is no inherent special value there. And the more entranced and enthralled you are by that image, naturally the less that she should respect you. The more gullible and surface-oriented that you are, the more entitled and privileged that she is. Unless you can adopt yourself, a very MGTOW-like attitude, a very honest and direct, truthful attitude. And that's my policy. That's what I believe is the best way to go, is to communicate where you stand in the idea of interpersonal relationships, right? So with the idea being that no matter who you're interacting with, well, like if there's somebody that you are even mildly attracted to or interested in, that you would tell them that, you're not looking for anything, you're not a dependent, and that if they were willing to act in a certain way, you would be willing to spend time with them in a way of, personal responsibility and respect for others, treating others with respect and dignity. But if you go into that game of, the man who's just trying to play the woman, you go into that pickup artistry or that pump and dump attitude, there's no reason why she shouldn't play with you, the way a cat plays with a mouse. And whatever you think you're getting, I'm sure, what I'm saying to you is that she has a surprise for you. You're not tricking a woman in the game of love. You're not going to do it. So get that out of your mind. And if you think you're, like I said, if you think you're dealing with the perfect woman, you're dealing with the one who is the most obsessive, the most narcissistic. So be careful with that. So there you go. 7 things you may not have known about women. Now, there's a lot more, and feel free to let me know what you think they are in the comments section. And I hope that you guys who are new to the channel remember to click on the subscribe button, click on the bell notification symbol, and accept the email notifications. It'll help me grow my channel. I'd really appreciate it. So let me know what you think about this in the comments section below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, donate, and join me again, Howard Dare, as I plan to have more content for you. Thank you, MGTOW.